Welcome to the villager spawn and trading cells tutorial. There is number 1 that I did on a previous video. It was the first attempt at this sort of thing, and today I'm going to show you an epic design which is completely sealed. They cannot get out. It's impossible for them to get out, and you can turn breeding on and off through minecarts. So I'm going to give you a quick run through of how to do it, and then I will start building it from scratch. So if you look here, we've got different signs. So villager spawning, villager harvest. At the moment we've got other ones here as well. Idle mode, farm mode. Then we have kill mode, villager, and idle mode. I'll show you what all these do in good time. So spawn villager, it's up at the moment. So that's ready to take villagers up to here and put them into the holding cell where they'll start breeding. Now let's grab one. So these are set up so you can hit the buttons when you get one near enough, and this bit's still a bit hit and miss because just the way the game is designed at the moment. There you go, there goes one, and we'll turn it, we'll leave that at the moment. So he goes up, there you are, he's in there, comes back down, and at the moment it's on kill mode. So you see one die, put it back to idle mode, and then we want this on farm mode, and we'll get another one. So where's one near? If that baby moves out the way, there you are. It's completely sealed. They do take a bit of damage, but they're completely sealed in there. They cannot get out. It's impossible, unless they glitch through or something. So that one came up here, goes up this rail here, falls down to this holding cell here, and now they are in the technical village. These ones will start breeding because of it, which is nice. So that's your infinite villager spawner there. When you don't want to breed anymore, you can then turn it from idle mode, or from farm mode to idle mode. So you go this, and we'll see what happens here. Now we've got pig on the rail. He goes down here and goes to this holding cell, and don't want the pig there. And now he's in the holding cell. He's far enough away so that this infinite spawner won't breed anymore, and so your mass population won't keep growing, and it won't cause you lag if you AFK or anything like that. And pig's annoying. So now it's in idle mode. We take it off of idle mode, put it back to farm mode. We'll see he comes back and gets put back into the village, just like so. And we'll turn it off again. So you see some love hearts come there when he went in, and he's back again. And now I'm going to show you the kill mode, although you've already seen it, but I'll show you again. This is the kill mode, which activates this up here, which changes the track's direction here, which pushes it into this lava, and the 1 minute ago already came through. So you'll see that you actually save your minecarts by doing this. You don't lose them. So we'll go farm mode. He comes around. You say you don't want him up there anymore for any reason, and back to idle mode. When he comes back again, there he goes. Falls down in there. Takes some full damage. Gets hit by the lava at the top. You wait for him to die. Only takes a couple of seconds, and then you can pick up your cart afterwards. And now I'm going to show you the most impressive part of this whole system. There you are. Which at the moment should be 1.4 compatible. They've changed it so that if you kill mobs by hand, the testificates, they will hate you, and they will not want to trade with you and all sorts of things. But this should circumnavigate it. So here we go from villager spawning to villager harvest. So this is where we're actually putting them in these chambers to trade with them. I've set up 2 chambers as examples and a killing chamber. So it's now going this way, and these will set up so automatically when one chamber is full, it will then change the direction of the track so that the next one can be full. And you can build as many as these along as you want. And you can check the trades. If they're good trades, you can keep them, and you can harvest as many emeralds as you can, because now trades stay there. There's another change in 1.4. But we'll try this. So we'll get one in. Oh, got a baby there, but it's okay. You can't trade with them at the moment, but they will grow up. And there we are. He's in there. Now this isn't a good example because this piston shouldn't work when they're small, but it might. So you can trade with them if they're a big one, just like so. They're stuck in there. Goes on top of the sensor track, inverts signal, turns this, and changes the track direction. So the new one will go automatically to the next available one. So if we kill this person, and as we can get here, So we'll see if this works. No, it doesn't. It's not tall enough. Little ones are only 1 block high. Oh, it was working. There we are. We'll leave that for a second, and we'll get another one. So let's see. Which one do we want? I want that one. Oh, ran out of minecarts in there. I only put 3 in each, so that's why it ran out. So this is the problem you do get, but they come out pretty quickly. There you are. And by the way, on here, it's a very simple setup. It just goes around. You can easily fill them back up. So there you are. And here we go. So that one's should be dead now. So there you are. Then you can go collect the minecart. No waste at all. You can put that back into the system and get another one. So we'll get another one. Should be quite easy. And there's 1. There's 2. And these should get out now. 3. And this is the reason why I'm doing this, because watch this. There you are, they all get changed around, and then the next ones come through here. They're bouncing back because there's too many in line. They come through here, and they fall through here, and you kill them. That one's just a little glitch out. There you are. Normally you won't get that because they don't go through at once. They die in there. See, the next one's coming through as well. So any excess get killed here. And here, we've got a little one in here, and a big one in here. So you can trade with him. You say you don't want that trade, you turn the piston on, and they die. And as you're not physically hitting them, or allowing like a zombie to kill them, it should work in 1.4 so far. There may be changes to this design afterwards, but at the moment it's perfectly fine. And you save all the minecarts here, you save the minecarts there, and this bit can be changed, same as this one over here, so that as there's a higher full over there, it falls down, so therefore it goes to the lava faster, therefore you save the cart. So you can do that here as well. At the moment it's not set up like that way, but you can do it pretty easily. So this is a completely no waste system, farming as many villages as you want, and you can do as many trades as you want. See, that one's growing up now, didn't take very long, and we'll see if he's got decent trade. Rubbish trade, and we kill him. And all these ones, it's automatic. It's a very nice setup. Took me a couple of hours to work out and build. Up here is the spawning pads, just your normal villager spawning pads. They've got doors and along. These blocks make sure that these become inverted commas houses. I'm going to show you how this works in here. So that piston, there's no pistons in this. That comes up here, comes up top. Glass doesn't hurt them, so they fall through that. It holds them exactly on this bit here. This has got a power up here. At the moment it's in idle mode, so it's trying to put the villager over here. And so it'll go down here. When they come down, they hit that powered track there. They come back round. They turn that bit on. They go faster. They come around here, and then they come around here. So we'll show you when we change the track direction. So we go from to spawner, farm mode, and we're on idle mode, so we're not trying to kill them. So you come up here, come down here. First stage, come here. Then they stay here. They can't move because they're in the minecart, and they fall exactly here. So that's because of the glass. And as you know, if you try and put a cart like here and turn the tracks on, they won't move anywhere. And here, this is all inverted here. So this is just a way of doing vertical wiring. You can do it any way you want, but I've made it so they all go together basically. So this piston changes, turns that on, inverts it here, inverts the signal up, and changes the direction. Now all the other minecart track is on, including this bit, because it's in farm mode, so it's trying to get them over there, so that's on. If we now change it to normal mode, so idling, so you don't want to be making any villager babies then, that goes there, it's inverted the other way, comes up here, turns this on, so this track in here is on, so it's trying to get rid of them in here. Go around here, this is the pressure one, little sensor track, turns that one on, keeps going faster, and goes out, and then goes back to this cage over here, same principle, keeps them exactly the right place, and then they stay here. They don't go anywhere because the track's not on. And this one over here, that signal comes around here, gets inverted again, comes down here, and then you get another inverting tower here onto the rail there. So if it's not on farming mode, then it's on idle mode, and vice versa. So it's a really nice way of doing it. You don't have to use more than one switch. So as you can see, they all change in time. It's very nice. And here, it's just a simple way of changing the track direction. So we'll follow this up. Here you go. That goes up. Another little inverting tower goes to this one here, which changes this direction here. So can we do it from here actually? Oh, don't want a villager. And we get another switch. And it doesn't work that way because they've got the inversions underneath them. We'll just get rid of this and we'll go... Oh, that was working. Hang on, we get a block. Nice bit of sponge. There we are. So this is what it does in effect. That way or that way. Same as all these ones over here. I'll show you. This one comes from here. Just a little one here. It's a simple thing here to change the direction of this one. This one's a little bit more complex. I've used sensors here so that when it goes over, the piston does move. So you get the minecart going along, the piston moves out as you saw, it holds it for a second and then releases it after these get no pressure on them. It falls down the bottom, and then if you want to kill them, you just use this. Very simple way of doing it, and it kills them without you physically hitting them. So I don't think it will actually spoil the 1.4 effect, but even though if it does, at the moment you've got a long time probably to wait to 1.4, and you can have an awful lot of emerald farming from this. I've made a nice emerald farm guide on the channel, so if you go check that out, it will show you how to build a massive automated farm, so you can get a huge amount of stuff to trade with them. And you make this alongside that, and you're laughing basically because you can just idle, the farms can grow, you have the right villagers in here, you kill them if you don't want them, you get nice trades, you can make as many of these as you want, so you can make hundreds of rows if you really wanted to, and then you just farm emeralds off of them. Brilliant way of doing it. And that's about it for this, and I'll thank you for watching. Please do subscribe. This map will be in the description as a download, so if you're confused at all or want to see how this is made, go to the download. If you want me to do a full from scratch tutorial, considering it took me 2 hours to build this one, I was working out at the same time, but there you go. And if you want me to do that, then just thumbs up the video and like it and favourite it, and even share it if you want to. And I've tried really hard in this video, so I hope you have enjoyed it, and check out my other tutorials. And I've been King Happy. Thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.